The noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. So straight into the action. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with
It's Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to play it through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Space for him to turn and look. It's a good-looking delivery. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
And the shot! Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Luis Suarez, looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Oh, that shapes to shoot! Goal, England! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Great defending, strong and determined. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Schneider. And he's quick to return it. Chance, surely! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
England are looking to go forward now. Nicely shaped ball. Messi has the space to scheme. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
England are now lucky. Ibrahimovic! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. England present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So where will he go? Save from Khan. Guardiola. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He has a look up. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Lovely. It's Ibrahimovic! That's put paid to the danger. Some really good ball movement. There's the shot! And it's in! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Spain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
In by Cancelo. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Substitution in progress.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. That is some save from Khan! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. England making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Azar. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ribery looking to be a menace in the final third. João Cancelo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Now who's going to be first to this? That is good strength. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Azar. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Eto'o! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Costa Curta. Well, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos. Oh, terrible pass.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Traoré. That's a good ball. Caught offside that time. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. England are finally getting a much-needed...
Daniel Van Buiten. Number
So
24.
it's back to business.
Ribery. Number 99.
He is just caressing the ball.
Number 9.
And it's Cruyff.
Eto'o. Number 11.
He
Schneider.
steps in, and that's the end of that. Might be danger here.
14. Hansen.
Now it's Luis
Number
Suarez.
15.
Now it's
Johan
Messi.
Cruyff.
Oh, now
Number
here's an interesting
44.
matchup.
Pele. Number 21.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Owen. Number
And
19.
that pass has been well intercepted.
Rivaldo.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Traoré. Great vision. And this is Messi. Cross into the box. Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
This is Owen. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Rivaldo. And this is Owen. Great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific effort! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good claim. No margin for error there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he is dashing away. And he's got the beating of his man. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Out for a throw. Now it's Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. He is through here. England still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Owen. Threads one in. Stam makes the interception. Guardiola. João Cancelo. João Cancelo running with the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good effort! And he's following up! He's got a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's Luis Suarez! They want to be quick to recover this. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive...
Towering header! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Hazard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Luis Suarez. Azar, over to the right flank. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's really well manoeuvred. Stam gets over and intercepts. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. João Cancelo, and he's picked it up out wide.
There will be 3
Oh,
minutes
important
added
interception.
time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. No, he's not getting any further than that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an... There's the whistle, and here we go.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. And it's Cruyff. And the through ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zanetti. Seedorf. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early...
Chance for a shot! Goal, England! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pelé. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. That has not gone well. Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pirlo. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Knocks it out wide. Cafu. Platini! And a neat finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus.
Nielsen! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. A big, deep breath. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
England have their lead. And he was quick to react. Now it's Pelé. And this is Cruyff. Opts to play it back. Over to the right flank.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Threads, it's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. Oh, nice touch. Long ball looking to counter. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi with the short one. Now here's the delivery. And now they can spring out of defence. He's cut it out. Seedorf. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's got away.
There they go, hunting again.
It's run loose here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's a key interception. Edmilson. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Pelé. It's a pretty loose pass. And the whistle. So let's get the ball rolling. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Pirlo tries to pass it through. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And it's Michel Platini. Platini can see things others simply cannot. delivers with whip. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. Pirlo. Cannavaro. Spread to the right. Can he latch on to this? Seedorf. Pirlo. Oh, important interception. And now the breakaway. Zanetti cuts it out. Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. Seedorf. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Edmilson tries to play it through. And this is Messi. Oh, a gilt-edged shot! Messi! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rooney to come on, a change that had been... That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
El dorsal 2. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now this could be a chance. João Cancelo. Foot in. And he's managed to get free. Oh, this looks sharp. The ball has bounced loose now. Pelé. England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney. No, it's come to nothing. Pirlo. Now it's Cruyff. Zanetti. Now it's Pele. Cafu finding himself in space. That's good play. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that's a good-looking ball. Seedorf. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Seedorf. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Backward it goes. Nice interception, well timed. Nicely spread. Pirlo. Now it's Pele. And he's running through. Pele is fouled. And here's Seedorf. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Decent chance! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! A finish of true class! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And this is chance, surely! Well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Still behind, and he shoots! And it's there! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
England visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Edmilson. Pass is just off target. Long ball upfield. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best...